Welcome back to my first playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. We are in the camp of the Great Khans, and I had a think, and I'm gonna go back to Yes Man, and I'm gonna tell him to leave them alone. We're gonna leave them alone, for now. They will side with Legion, and I'm gonna kill Legion. I will take them out, but this way it might be a bit more fun. More to shoot. I'm gonna tell Yes Man that it's fine, do not have to kill them now. Although the Great Khans basically announced, yes, we are fighting with the Legions. If it comes to war, and it will, we will side with the Legions, but I'm gonna wait with popping their heads until that moment of war arrives. Okay, Yes Man?
Oh! Hi again!
Hi!
Can I help you with something else?
Yes. Okay, I visited the Khan settlement at Red Rock Canyon. They can be ignored. Not really, but we will.
If you say so, consider them filed away under not to be discussed again. That accounts for all the tribes you needed to get to know. As soon as you have the platinum chip and Mr. House is out of the way, things will be great. There will be so much I can do for you.
Okay, just because it's white and maybe there's a new dialogue option open, let me say this. Remind me what you said about some bunker at the fort?
That's right. Like I said, it's probably pretty important because it has non-standard hardware, just like the Lucky 38. The data on that platinum chip is a big secret, unless you can find a dedicated reader to decode it. Isn't that frustrating?
I'll go check it out.
Neat. Let me know what you find out.
Neat. Wild card. I get lots of these wild card quests now. Okay, goodbye.
Don't stay away too long.
Don't tell me what to do. Okay, let's check. Ooh. Beware the wrath of Kaiser. The Legion has spies everywhere. If you continue to work against its interests, you will be marked an enemy. Don't tread on the bear. The NCR has a robust network of informants. If you continue to work with Yes Man, the NCR will no longer accept your help. Oh crap, okay. Oh boy, okay. Wildcard you and what army? Optional find Mr. House's hidden bunker buried beneath the Legion stronghold at Fortification Hill. Render unto Kaiser. Kill or disable. So I do not want to side with Yes Man. I would like to stick with the NCR. I am scared now. What? I don't want to accidentally be like, oh yeah, NCR vilified, you know. So what is the necessary main quest now, and what is the you're gonna piss off the NCR quest? Recover the platinum chip from Benny at the fort. So I have to go to Cottonwood Cove and then take the raft over? There is an NCR ambassador on this strip, okay. How will I find that person? I mean, there's so many NCR soldiers here. Military police. Oh, he completely wasted.
My steak tastes funny. They said it was a clown. I ate a person.
Ooh. Ambassador Crocker's note. I wish to speak with you immediately in regards to important matters. I trust you have learned enough in your travels to know that the new California Republic is an honorable nation engaged in a beneficent mission in the Mojave in general and New Vegas in particular. It is, in addition, a wealthy nation that well rewards persons who dedicate themselves to its national interests, whether for reasons patriotic or material. Allow me to reassure you that if you have committed any crimes or misdemeanors against the Republic, it is in my power to pardon misconduct of the sort. I stand ready to receive you at your earliest convenience in my office at the New California Republic Embassy at the south side of the Vegas Strip. God bless the... Okay, south side of the Vegas Strip. So I go through here? Out of my way. Also, do I... Okay, my followers are with me. I felt a bit lonely. I feel lonely. Lonely. So, this looks very military. Yep, that's gotta be it. Hello? Everybody completely done for. Trooper. Military police. Okay, wait, is this the embassy? Embassy. Hello, ma'am. Lisa O'Malley. That's a nice dress of you, love.
Welcome to the NCR Embassy. How can I help you?
I'm looking for the ambassador.
Ambassador Crocker can be found in his office through the door to my right and at the end of the hall.
Okay.
Ma'am?
To your right from your perspective, so this way? To your right, from my perspective? Can you be more specific? To my right, huh? It's not an office, is this?
Hey,
I'm gonna just look around everywhere.
sounds like a running prim now. I'd still rather take my leave at this trip.
Okay. Private Jake Irvin.
I heard you stopped the Omerta's plan to attack the Strip. Good job, you're a real hero.
What do you know about the ambassador?
He's a little stiff and stuffy. Doesn't leave the office that much, always surrounds himself with papers and reports. I've always wanted to play a prank on him, but there's no way I could ever pull that off without getting in trouble from Captain Pappas.
Captain Pappas? That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not really gonna do it.
Okay, good boy.
Ma'am?
Ma'am. Okay, I assume this way. It doesn't look like there's gonna be an office, but... Uh-huh. Okay, not this office. This office!
I'm glad you could make it. I have something I wanted to discuss with you. It's a very important matter, and I have a strong feeling you're the perfect person for the job.
Does another settlement need my help? I'm listening.
I'm sure you've noticed that things are a little tense around here with all the issues between the NCR, the Legion, and Mr. House.
Yeah,
It doesn't take a genius to see that something big is going to happen soon.
yeah.
To be honest with you, the NCR is in a tight spot. But if we fail now, it's the people here that are going to suffer the most. I'm not willing to let that happen, and I don't think you're the kind of person that would either.
You're right. I love your little flower. That's so cute. You have my attention. Go on.
To the northeast is a settlement. The locals here call them boomers. They are sitting on a munitions stockpile that would be invaluable to us. I would like you to get in contact with them, and then do whatever it takes to convince them to help us. Unfortunately, the boomers keep to themselves and are, let's say, hostile to all outsiders.
Not to me.
That's why I need someone like you. Someone with your background and reputation would have a better chance of reaching them than anyone I have available. In exchange for your help, you would receive complete amnesty for any past crimes against the NCR, as well as additional benefits and perks. Do you think you would be able to do this for me?
Yes, sir. Actually, I already know them. We're good friends.
That's excellent news. So they'll help us, right?
I'm not sure. I'll go back, get back to you.
Let me know as soon as you have an answer from them.
Tell me about yourself, Ambassador.
Interested in politics, huh?
No.
Well, grab a seat and get comfortable.
Oh, hell no.
I've been in politics quite a while now.
No.
Always had the drive to do it even when I was young.
Oh, boy.
It's just something I was drawn to. I started my career over 20 years ago back in the NCR as the local mayor and worked my way up from there.
What have I
I
done?
managed President Kimball's first run for a seat on the council.
Uh-huh.
I suppose that's why I have this ambassadorship.
Yeah. Interesting. I'd like to ask about something else. I'm sorry, sir. I thought when I was saying, tell me about yourself, he's not gonna go full politics on me. And he's like, yeah, I like this flower. Do you like my suit? I'm into baking. You know, stuff like this. Something personal. I'd like to ask about something else.
Oh, yes. Sure. Ask away.
Oh, no, I hurt his feelings. Ah, okay. How about goodbye?
Goodbye.
Oh, I'm so sorry, love. Oh no, I hurt his little politics heart. Poor man, I'm so sorry, but I cannot stand politics. Ugh, I feel like brain cells dying as I'm listening to this stuff. And I don't have too many brain cells, okay? I need to keep them alive. Goody. Now, back to the boomers. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, where are we going? Cover the platinum chip? Hey, no. Things that go boom. That's the one. I was like, this is not the place. Heh. Convince the boomers to aid you in the upcoming battle. And they sent me here, to the strip? But the boomers live here. Heh? What the fuck? That's confusing. Guy was excited to talk about his passion and Liz killed his joy. Listen, my lifetime on this planet is limited. I don't want to waste any minute with stuff I'm not interested in. At least you didn't mark another settlement on your map. I actually enjoyed the Minuteman quest line in Fallout 4. Yeah, bye. I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay, so why exactly do they... Are they weird? I could have fast traveled there directly. Oh my god, okay. So I assume I'm gonna go talk to Pearl? Or maybe... Loyal? I like the Minuteman. I don't know. Yes, it was repetitive tasks, but I felt like it was pretty cool. And I liked how they just, you know, they just wanted to keep order in the wasteland. Okay, hey, something pushed me. Edie, you. Hey, Pearl, I'm back. How you doing? You want a cup of tea?
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
There may be a battle in the near future at Hoover Dam. Can you offer any assistance?
Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle.
Okay.
We'll be there when you need us.
Aw, bless you.
Don't get blown up.
Don't blow me up. Okay, simple enough. Is there really no way to go to the south of the strip? Like, immediately? Yeah, how about some cookies, Pearl? She looks like she would be a cookie grandma, you know? God damn, when I hear this, I always think combat, you know? Suddenly combat. Has she met Benny yet? Oh, have I met Benny? Mistakes were made yesterday. Mistakes were made. Hello?
It's good to see such an outstanding citizen of the NCR. What can I do for you, my friend?
I want to talk to you about the boomers.
I hope you've returned with good news. Are they willing to help the NCR?
Yes. Yes, they will help us. The boomers have agreed to help me.
Excellent work. I can't tell you how useful that will be. In any event, I have another assignment ready and waiting for you.
Oh
But
my
we
god!
can speak of it later. Rest up, and when you're ready, speak to me again.
He literally pulls the I have another assignment for you. I can't believe you've done this.
It's good to see such an outstanding citizen of the NCR.
Uh-huh. Earlier you mentioned another assignment.
So I did. As you may have noticed, our position here in New Vegas is tenuous.
Oh, boy.
We've made great strides, sure, but the NCR is not welcome here, merely tolerated. And even then, not by everyone.
Yeah.
We've had reports of violence against NCR citizens in a neighborhood just to the northeast called Freeside. Ever been there?
Yes, I have. It's a slum. Yes, what of it?
Violence is something of a way of life there, but there's been a disturbing rise in the number of attacks on our people lately.
Oh, no.
More worrying is the fact that our sources suggest the violence is being perpetrated by the gang that runs the place, the Kings. I need someone to look into this that won't attract attention. Would you be interested?
Sure, I'll look into it.
Good. Our men have come up with 2 different plans for seeing an end to the violence. First, our sources have tracked most of the attacks back to a king named Pacer. The consensus is that the violence will stop if he's removed. The problem is we can't simply kill him. In the current climate, the NCR would likely be blamed for his death. There is an alternative option, but my sources feel that getting rid of this Pacer fellow is our best shot.
If I can't just kill him, what did you want me to do? What's my other choice?
I'm not a violent man myself, so I had our guys come up with an alternate solution on the off chance that our agent-to-be shared my sentiments. In that case, we could take a different tact, but one that I at least have more experience with: diplomacy. If we can't go after the man responsible, we'll simply appeal to the man above him. The Kings, including our friend Pacer, report to the leader of their gang, a man who calls himself the King.
I'm gonna take out Pacer. I hate his guts. He's a dick. And the king himself, he's so nice, man. He's always so chill, and he has his cute pup Rex. So I'm gonna be nice to the king. What would I need to do?
Go and talk to the King. Try to convince him to put an end to this violence. Pacer's a punk, but he won't likely disobey a direct order.
Okay.
The king might not be open to the idea at first, so you may have to integrate yourself with him. Do whatever it takes.
We're friends.
When it's done, one way or the other, report back here, and we'll take it from there.
Guess I'll have to talk with the king then. I think I'd rather go with the assassination plan. I'm gonna approach the king.
I wish you luck.
Thanks.
If you run into some difficulty and think you'd rather just take the shot with Pacer, that's fine too.
Good. Nice. If I can't convince the king, then King's Gambit. Nice. Then I'm gonna take out Pacer. He's a dick, man. I hated this guy so much. Assassination plan. Nah, I really want to kill Pacer. Yeah. Just let me take him out. Wait, can I? Free side. Assassination plan. Yay! I wonder if the ambassador will also send you to the cons. I don't remember. Oh boy.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around.
Yeah, give me the stim pack. Oh, iguana bits. Oh my god, I'm over. How many iguana sticks did you give me? Hang on a minute, I gotta eat stuff, guys. He's just like throwing food at me, like bam. Crispy. Oh boy. Om nom nom. Grilled mantis. Iguana bits. Iguana stick. Maize? Okay. Nom 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 nom. Oh yeah. Oh boy, we have this. We have to do that. We have to go back to the Sunset Sarsaparilla factory thing and like hand over the 50 bottle caps. The star bottle caps. Ooh. Almost forgot.
We've got stuff
Oh,
we're not even
kid, shut up. Every time I walk by there, blah, 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 we have it, blah, 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 bye. Okay. King, I gotta talk to you.
What can the king do for you?
I need you to stop the violence against NCR citizens.
Whoa, that's a doozy. Truth be told, I don't even know if I can pull something like that off.
All I'm asking is that you try. The kings will follow your leadership.
Damn straight they will. It's some of the other locals that I'm worried about. On second thought, if I can whip this band of hooligans into obedience, a stray tough guy or two shouldn't be a problem. Okay, you've got a deal. No more violence against the NCR on my watch. But this makes us even, you hear?
Oh, that's my request? Oh, that's the request I had. Ah. Can I still kill Pacer? Could I? Well, good that I saved that up, you know, that I didn't go and ask for something from him. Oh my god, do I have to run there again? Just a little murder, as a treat, just a tiny bit of murder. Just a bit. It's just Pacer. Nobody's gonna miss him. How many quests are there gonna be, guys? How many NCR favors will I have to do? He gone. Hang on, it's probably late in the night. Oh yeah. Okay, we are waiting here until 8. Ha! There he is. Gotcha.
Ah, hello. I trust you have something to report concerning the Freeside situation?
I fixed it. I'd like to know more. I wanted to talk about the situation Freeside.
Yes? Do you have something to report?
Yes. I spoke to the king and he promised to stop the violence against NCR citizens.
That's great to hear. He's got a lot of sway in Freeside, so we can expect a dramatic drop in violence soon.
Yeah.
Now, you're probably wondering about your reward. This has been something of a hot-button topic, so I was able to secure this for you.
$1,200 XP? I risked my neck out there. Couldn't you spare a little more?
Well, I don't officially have access to any more funds, but here. This is from me personally. There's more coming your way, too. I've received a message from Colonel Moore up at Hoover Dam. She's been following your exploits and has requested that you meet with her.
Ooh.
You're not officially in the employ of the NCR, so there's nothing forcing you to go. But I'd go see her sooner rather than later. The Colonel is not someone you want to keep waiting.
Okay. Ooh, cool. So now I got 800 cabs and 1,260 XP. Nice. See Colonel Moore at Hoover Dam for further assignments. Nice. If I could, I think I would join the NCR. Like in the game, you know. Hoover Dam, idolized. Let's go talk to Colonel Moore. I've been here already and I already got the snow dome. I remember. Why is the music so dramatic? Hoover Dam. Hello.
Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So many people coming out of here. Holy moly. Wait. Engineer? Colonel Cassandra Moore. Ma'am.
Good, you made it. I've
Yeah.
been receiving reports about the savior of the NCR for a while now and wanted to meet you myself. You've proven yourself especially capable. And right now, I can use all the capable people I can get. Crocker gets handed the fluff missions that no one else wants to do. When people need something really important done, they come to me. Usually I dispatch one or more rangers to see these things through, but I'm a little short-handed at the moment. Think you're up for a real mission?
A real mission? Yes.
Since the majority of my men are on assignment dealing with the Legion, I need someone to handle other matters that have arisen.
Okay.
Make no mistake, there's a battle coming, and I intend to make sure there are no loose ends when the time comes. One such loose end is a gang known as the Great Khans. Have you heard of them?
You could say we've had dealings.
Then I don't need to tell you that they can be a pain in the ass.
Amen.
The NCR has a rather sordid history with them, and I'm concerned that we'll find them aiding our enemies when the Legion attack comes.
Uh-huh.
That is, unless we get to them first.
Uh-huh.
I want you to visit them in their canyons to the far west and make sure they're in no shape to join the Legion. They're just another gang of raiders as far as I'm concerned, so deal with them appropriately. Any questions?
I was doing just that, and I had people basically hunting me down with pitchforks. What if I find they're committed into joining Kaiser?
Then you'll need to make sure none of them are left to do so. Any other questions?
Will I have any NCR support in this?
I can't lend you any troops, but I've already sent word to Quartermaster Barden that you're to be given full access to our hardware. You'll have to pay for what you take, however. We can't afford to give away equipment. Did you have any other questions?
What if I can convince them not to join the Legion?
Don't fool yourself. I've dealt with enough of these gangs to know that they can't be trusted. Was there anything else?
No questions, ma'am.
Good. I look forward to hearing of your progress. Dismissed.
Okay. Big place. Is this the exit? Hoover Dam. Okay. And we're back here. Let me check the quest. Visit the Great Khans in Red Canyon and either enlist their aid or destroy them. Okay. I don't think they will help us, but I can try.
Huh?
Huh? Carl again. Who are you? Papa Khan, there he is.
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub?
Can you tell me about your people? Who are you? Tell me about your people.
You want to hear the story of the great Khans? It's a long one, full of honor, glory, and betrayal. We have suffered, but we will regain our glory.
Maybe you could give me the short version.
In a hurry, are you?
Yeah.
Very well, then. The great Khans came east, out of the NCR 14 years ago. We ruled the wastes then, and called no man master. But we underestimated the families of the Strip, and they drove us back to Bitter Springs, where we remained until the NCR arrived and drove us here.
How did the three families defeat you?
They allied with Mr. House, the self-proclaimed master of New Vegas. He supported them with the resources of New Vegas. Weapons, technology, caps. They were better equipped, and we could not stand against them.
What happened at Bitter Springs? We kind of know through Boone already, but...
When the NCR came to the Mojave, we thought they would be easy pickings. We raided their caravans, their towns, their camps. They couldn't stop us. At least that's what we thought. They tracked us to Bitter Springs and surrounded us. When our children, our sick and old, fled through a nearby pass, the NCR gunned them down.
Yeah, I already knew that through Boone, so we know firsthand that this is true. That's horrible.
It's because of that we have sworn to take revenge on the NCR. With our new allies in Caesar's Legion, we will crush them. Typical. No reference for history in the younger generations.
Who are you?
You march all the way out to Red Rock Canyon, enter my home as bold as you please, and you have no idea who I am? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Well then, let me educate you. I am the chief of the great Khans. The Khan of Khans, if you like. This is my tribe, and these are my people. Farewell, sister.
Caesar's veterans will arrive from Arizona soon, and there will be no stopping our victory.
What do you think of the Great Khans?
They're a tribe of fine warriors with many proud traditions and a glorious history. They will be worthy additions to the Legion. Yeah.
Didn't you kill all the Khans?
Your
Well, not
friend's
these
cute.
yet.
Is she single?
Did he just ask if Victoria's single?
Something else you wanted?
Yeah, for you to wash your face, god damn it.
Until next time.
No, I think I'm gonna stay with the NCR. Now the thing
so
is,
the NCR makes
I
peace
don't
with...
have an option for them to try to convince them not to join the Legion at this point. Is there something that I'm missing, or is my chance gone? You can do something.
The Kings now.
So you tell me there's still an option for me to convince them not to join the NCR, not the Legion, and not kill the NCR. Although I basically gunned them down.
Oh, where was that mercy at Bitter Springs?
Can you just tell me who to talk to?
What?
My orders were basically render them neutral, like make sure they're not gonna join Legion. So either we find a way to convince them, or I have to kill them all. Think you might find evidence that Legion will betray them, but I can't really remember. If you go outside, someone will talk to you. Damn it, Boone. Yeah, so, yeah, I think Boone killed Jerry, or maybe one of the Khans themselves killed Jerry when he asked me to find him another faction to join. Because he hated this place. He didn't want to be here. Regis is supposed to talk to you when you leave the house. It's probably bugged. Okay. You might... I have talked to Regis yesterday, and I just talked to him again, and there's no new option. I can try one more time.
Something else you wanted?
Tell me about Papa Khan.
Papa is one of the best leaders the Khans have ever had. He's kept us together
Yeah, it's the same
Bitter
thing we had
Springs
yesterday.
changed him, though. He started to really hate the NCR after the massacre. And sometimes I worry that's poisoned his mind.
Tell me about Bitter Springs.
I really don't like to talk about it. Let's just say it was a tragedy, and the NCR is to blame. And we'll leave it at that. Sure.
Yeah, that's it.
Until
Try pickpocket? Try pickpocket who?
Hey.
Regis?
NCR spreads its infection
True
to
to
another
Kaiser.
town. I hear.
So the NCR makes peace with the kings? No. Where was that mercy?
The runners are saying that the NCR is sending their elite shock troops to try and push back the Legion.
They ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Am I missing anything here? Can't find any like journal or anything really. Carl has a room and the room may or may show his true intention. Carl. Carl's journal. This journal consists of detailed records and observations from Carl's time with the Great Khans. Many of the entries go into great detail about his opinion of their savage, barbarous customs. And at several points, he waxes philosophic about how it's very likely that Kaiser's Legion will have to execute the lot of them.
Nice robot.
Thanks.
The first recon butchers are in the field again.
In the past, I'd have had someone like you executed for showing their face here. Consider yourself lucky I don't have the warriors to spare.
Ah, crap. I was hoping I could talk to him about it.
Oh, they claimed it was a miscommunication, but tell that to those who saw our families butchered. Tell it to the survivors who were banished here. Farewell, sister.
I'd love to head down.
Greetings in the name of Kaiser.
What do you think of the Great Khans?
They're a tribe of fine...
I thought maybe that would, like, open up the option to say, okay, your journal says otherwise, though, bro.
My name is Carl.
What alliance?
In exchange for...
We had everything yesterday. We talked to all of these options, which is why they're grayed out. What's your role in Kaiser's Legion?
I am one of the Frumentari. It is my duty to scout the waste. You might say I'm somewhere between a scout.
Alright, guys. I think I cannot, sadly, change my mind anymore. So, just so you know, I tried. Regis, oh my god, okay.
Something else you wanted? Until next time.
Chief Ranger couldn't take the pressure, huh?
Okay, well... I tried. You're going full NCR. Shunned. You've left a poor impression on the community. Da 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 da. Almost over encumbered anyway, so. Maybe I can use that to repair my stuff. That shotgun never gets old. Well, guys, I tried. I'm sorry if that hurt anybody's feelings. I know some people were really upset about me or not talking to the cons. But from the beginning, I pretty much decided I'm gonna side with the NCRs. And I would have tried to convince them now to not join the Legion, but there was literally no dialogue option, and I know that's probably because I killed some people earlier and now time has passed, but well, I'm not, you know, I stick with what I decided earlier, and that makes for a very unique playthrough, right? Not reloading stuff. I don't know, man. Carl! Hi, Carl. Looking good. Okay, anybody else here? I think I pretty much killed everyone already before.
Huh? Typical. Even within their highest ranks, the NCR is corrupt.
Okay, he's not hostile, so I'm gonna leave him alone. Quest, return to Colonel Moore with news that the Great Khans have been destroyed. Well, yeah, the majority. Where is she? There she is.
Yes. Did you have an update on the cons?
Yes. The cons won't be a problem to anyone ever again.
Good riddance. You've had reports for years that they're the ones who supply the fiends with chems, but no one's done anything about it. In any event, no one will miss them. And I've got another mission for you. We've had some disturbing reports recently concerning the Omertas, one of the 3 families that run the Strip. Our intelligence has discovered that high-ranking members of the Omertas have been having clandestine meetings for the past several months. We haven't been able to determine whom they've been meeting with, but if it's Caesar's men, we'll need to act. I need you to uncover what they're up to and stop it if it threatens the NCR. Any questions?
The Omertas were up to something big, but I stopped them.
Excellent. You'd think living in the lap of luxury and power would be enough for some people, but no. But we have other problems. While investigating the Omertas, what little I could on my end, I came across something much more sinister. Evidence suggests that Mr. House is planning to make some kind of move when the battle breaks out, and I'm guessing he won't be coming to our rescue. While we don't know what his exact plans are, my orders are to take no risks. I'm sending you to take Mr. House out of the equation. Any questions?
What could Mr. House possibly be up to?
To name a few things off the top of my head, expand his borders, get the NCR and Legion to wipe each other out, and seize Hoover Dam. Any other questions?
What evidence do you have that Mr. House will make a move?
We've had reported sightings of Mr. House's Securitron spying on both NCR and Legion forces. Also, given a recent analysis of the sightings, we now estimate that Mr. House has at least 4 times as many Securitrons as previously assumed. He wouldn't show his hand like that if he weren't prepared to move. And neither the NCR or Legion can spare the troops to investigate. Which is why I'm sending you. Any other questions?
Won't getting rid of Mr. House have huge repercussions for New Vegas?
Perhaps, but that's not my problem. Vegas is a nice place for the men to go on vacation, but it'd be an acceptable loss next to the dam.
No, ma'am.
Good. Then you have your orders. See that Mr. House does not present a problem. Dismissed.
Huh. Hate it. Now that folks know you're bad, most people outright hate you. That's fine. I hate them too. Render unto Kaiser. Quest failed. Oh. That was the quest where I have to go and meet him, huh? I hear you knocking. Quest failed. Which one is that? Kaiser's favor. The music is so dramatic. Oh my god. Quest failed. Beware the wrath of Kaiser. Kaiser's higher. So Could I still do this though? Recover the platinum chip from Benny at the fort? At this point? Because the fort is where the Legion is, right? So Benny went to the Legion fort with a chip. Could I still invade that? Yeah, you can? Okay, good. Maybe do this next then. Oh! One more thing. One more thing. We have to go get Boone. We're gonna go kill Legion. We have to bring Boone with us, and he is unlucky 38. Hi, Rex. Okay, I think I sent Boone here this time, not to Novak, so he should be here. Technically. Talk.
Whole future of New Vegas seems like it's up in the air. Guess I should wait things out before buying a condo in the Ultralux, huh?
Yeah.
Why does everyone always say that? Nice! Can I order room service?
Yes. Okay, Boone! Oh, there he is.
Hey.
Hi, Boone. I missed you, mate.
Is it time?
It's time. Let's travel together.
I'm ready when you are.
I missed you. Come with me, buddy. I get so attached to my companions, you know. I've like those two. This is my group.
Where to, partner?
Casino.
Alright, we travel down here now. Cottonwood Cove. Alright, we have Boone, we have Edie. Let's go. Let's kill some Legionnaires. So I think it was this raft there, right? Are you winning? Always. Contact where? He fell into the water. Oh, that was funny. How can I gain more infamy with the Legion?
We take this boat. It's probably the last one we ever take. I'm ready for that. Are you?
We're not gonna die, I'm ready. Kaiser won't know what hit him. Yes, but you're not coming with me? No.
That's what the scope's for.
Exactly. How do we actually travel to the fort? Ooh, I'm excited. Okay. Legionary main gate guard. I can't loot the main gate. Oh. They give you lots of stuff here. That's nice. Could I repair my riot shotgun with that? Nope. Can I drop the single shotgun then? There you go. Why can I not loot this guy? Oh, there you go. Weapons footlocker key. Give me that. Bruh, what? What? Again. 3 locked footlockers and they're all empty? You've got to be kidding me. Holy shit, man. Boom. Nice. Welcome to level 31. 69 water, let's go. Medicine. Let's get, oh damn. I wanted to get medicine to level 50. What else could we do? Speech? Get speech to 100? Closer at least? Let's go. You know what, we go in fiber bits here. Let me see. Speech. Oh, guns. Oh, guns, guys. More guns. Oh boy. It survived. Nice. Did the slave make it out? Slave, go away!
So many tasks to attend to.
Girl, run! Get out of here. I hate that I have two markers at once. What's going on there? Kill or disable Mr. House. That's the issue, okay. So nasty that they just place the slaves everywhere. Critical strike. Nice. How can I gain more infamy with them? Okay, fungus. Okay. That's so fun. Finally some action. Felt like on the strip, the vast majority of things we did was just all this talking, you know. I don't know, it's fun, it's cool, it's a big part of the game, but felt like we were doing nothing else for quite some time. Feels good too. You're going out killing. Are you a child?
Hi. I can't wait until they let me fight. Don't bother me. I'm training to become a full legionary.
Okay. Well, you might want to rethink that whole idea. Just saying. Nice. This piece of meat lying there, and I can just take the loot out of it. Love it. Open Ford drawbridge. Oh boy. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash.
Death to Crawford. You like that?
Oh!
Sheesh.
Come on.
Victorian God. Boom. Damn. Nice. Nothing. Anthony? Rip Anthony. Holy crap. Sergeant Teddy? I'm taking that one. Come on. I love how the entire Mojave is scared of the Legion, and you know, they're planning this war, this big war, and I just waltz into the main camp of the Legion and I'm just taking on everybody. You can't kill kids in vanilla, but we all tried. Aw, you guys are nasty. Okay, will I meet Caesar now? Something pushed me, hang on. Yay! Stim back! Stim back! Time for a stim back! Oh my god. Do I have a thingy where I could put 6? How about 8? And then the weapons, where's Annabelle? Annabelle goes on 6. Okay, 8.
Like that? Fusion! Reprisal!
Boone? Boone! Boone, wake up, my love. Boone, come on, you got this. Hey.
Alive after all.
Sheesh, what a massacre. Okay, you are you. Ballistic fist. Nectar. Now to loot all the things out of their pockets when everybody is just like a... Lucius. You know, everybody's like kind of scrambled together right now. Were you? Displacer glove. Now looky here, who is this? If that isn't my killer, aka my lover. I'm gonna let you sit there for a little bit longer, okay? While I have a look around. Just looking if I can find more information. Any papers, any books? Legion slave ledger. Just like that. This legend is an extensive record of the Legion's prior dealings with tribal societies it has encountered in its expansion. Of particular interest is the fate of the Twisted Hair tribe of Arizona, who formed an alliance with Kaiser to serve as his army scouts during the conquest of that region. Once the Arizona wastes were pacified, the Legion turned on its erstwhile allies, stripped them of their tribal identity, and forced them into slavery. Those who resisted were crucified along the remains of Interstate 40. Bastards. Hey!
You're a scrapper, baby. They didn't stand a chance. How about me?
Here, I'll set you free, Anti-Benny. What happened if I let you go?
Baby, that can go any direction you want. We can take Vegas together, or I can head for the nearest sunset. Your call.
I'm astonished that I cannot talk to him about the chip. At all. Also, all I can hear is Chandler Bing the entire time. I'm hearing Chandler Bing. I'm seeing Chandler Bing in my mind while I hear him talk. Does that turn me into Monica because of the things that happened yesterday? Have I picked it up? No, you have it? When did I pick up the chip? I did not. No one told him life was gonna be this way. Can I be any more tied up? When you kill Kaiser, I picked it up? Oh, okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna untie him. But free? I don't know.
That's it, baby. Time to vacate these premises.
You've gained karma? Am I Jesus? Return to yes man. Kill or disable. Where actually is Kaiser? Lucius? Kaiser, this is you. Okay. I was just blindly looting. Have I not noticed that I picked up the chip? Is it actually in my inventory? As what? Platinum chip under P? What am I doing? Am I following him? It's just the platinum. Oh, there. Value 3. Wow. It's a bit anticlimactic, isn't it? Rip Anthony. Oh, nice view. Sheesh. Where'd he go? Kids, I have bad news. You're orphans. Where did Benny go? Oh no. Visions of panties. Oh no, I wanted the round only. Damn it. Run, slave, run. I wish I could save the slavers. I wish I could, I don't know, unslave them now. Tell them to drop the work and just run. Maybe there's a way?
Please, I'll be in trouble if the legionaries see you speaking to me.
But they're dead, girl. I killed them for you all. Do you have anything to say, Boone?
Caesar's dead. Bet he didn't see this coming when he was having his coffee this morning. Still, it's not gonna stop the Legion. It might not even slow them down.
Why wouldn't this stop the Legion?
Intel we had back in the NCR said they had a whole succession lined up. They'll replace him as soon as word gets out. The other thing I heard is that he wasn't really commanding the army anymore. Guess we made sure of that.
Huh. Stiff looks pretty good though, doesn't it?
Yeah. That was some kind of stunt we pulled. Whatever happens from here on out, we killed that prick in the middle of his fortress.
Yeah.
Ought to give the rest of them something to think about.
Yeah. Why do you think you've got bad things coming?
Because fair is fair.
I don't understand. You're not going to tell me?
No. Sorry.
Oof, I thought we were friends. Is it because of Better Springs that you think you've got bad things coming?
Life has a way of punishing you for the mistakes you make. Big enough mistake, punishment can take a while. Mine's not over.
Maybe you can make up for your mistakes. Life doesn't work that way. Your misfortunes are just bad luck. If it's out of your control, why worry about it? Point. That's a fair point. Maybe you can make up for your mistakes.
A murderer who does good deeds is still a murderer. And he'll still get his judgment. I left the NCR when my tour was up. Had enough of war. And decided I was gonna start over. None of it made a difference in the end.
How do you know?
Because I'm still alive.
Oh god, I'm gonna ask this Manny Vargas, so just that it's out of the way.
He was a good spotter.
Weren't you also friends?
Yeah, we were.
Not anymore?
When Carla went missing, he was the first person I told. He tried to hide it, but I could tell right away. He was glad.
I have another question.
Sure.
What's the best way for me to use your skills? You ever take that beret off?
No.
Okay, he's not even wearing a beret right now. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love this guy. But you know, short, on the spot, precise, you know, good shot, quiet, not yapping all the time. He's good. He's a good guy. War never changes. Exactly. Alright. Oh! Okay, so we done with the fort then, huh? Boone hates legions for killing his wife. They caught his wife and made her a slave. Probably the nastiest kind of slave. And he wanted to avoid that for her, so he shot her from somewhere up there. Okay, let me check the quests. Return to Yes Man. But, so the game tells me if I continue working with Yes Man, the NCR won't be happy. But what do I do with the chip now if I don't bring it to... It looks like I can either bring it to Yes Man or to Mr. House. So I have the platinum chip. I know I can bring it to Yes Man. I can also bring it to Mr. House. But I don't see another option. Is there another option? Can I just bring it to the ambassador? So I think Yes Man said something along the lines of we have to bring it to Mr. House anyways because he's the only one really knowing what to do with it in the first place. So maybe I'm gonna do that. This might be one of those moments where I actually have to reload if I do the wrong thing. So, here we are.
Excuse me, but are you the courier who caused all of that trouble in the tops?
What do you want to know?
Oh, well, we heard, we meaning the followers of the apocalypse, that you had been in there. The Lucky 38, I mean. And we were wondering if you could help us. If it's not too much trouble, of course.
How did you get enough money to enter the strip?
This is important enough to the followers that we scraped together the caps required for the credit check. And I'm staying at Vault 21, which is pretty cheap, for the strip anyway.
What does it involve?
Oh, great. The followers of the apocalypse, well, some of us anyway, have been interested in Mr. House's technology, how he stays alive. Of course, no one else is allowed inside the Lucky 38, so no one knows what's going on. Well, except for you.
And this is where I come in. If you're about to ask me for help, stop.
Right. We just want to find out what sort of technology Mr. House has used to stay alive for all these years. It could be of great benefit to the people we try to help, many of whom suffer from hard-to-diagnose illnesses.
Barter. Dr. Liz McChong diagnoses a terminally low discussion of caps in this conversation.
Ah, I see. I suppose I can give you some medical supplies for your efforts. I assure you they will be worth plenty of caps.
Nice. Alright, I'll do it.
Great. I'll have the medical supplies for you by the time you come back. Here, take this packet sniffer. It'll allow us to intercept data on Mr. House's network. You might have to manually remove the encryption from his data network, but hopefully you won't have too much trouble. Good luck.
Log an access point to the Lucky 38's data network. Ah! Network for the followers of the apocalypse. Okay, let's do that first before I make a hasty decision and actually kill the guy, and then I won't be able to do that no more. Somewhere over there where I haven't been to yet. Uh-oh. The VIP lounge. Huh. Hi, Boone. Hi, Boone. Hi, Boone. Maybe this way? Oof. Am I the only bloody person being constantly lost in the buildings in this game? Like, you get the marker, it shows you this way, but you have no idea which floor. You have no idea how to get there. Like, oh boy. It's like so hard to navigate in the buildings and the vaults and everything. The network thingy.
Where to, partner?
Let's see, what do we have? Penthouse, cocktail lounge, presidential. Penthouse? Cocktail lounge? I don't know. Cocktail lounge. Whoa, right. Yeah, literally nobody's here, huh? They have this whole ass beautiful building for themselves and you can't use it for anything and nobody's really there to enjoy it. That's a bit of a shame. Looks like I just have to go back down, huh? Or somewhere.
Where to, partner?
Guys, do you know which floor I have to go to do this quest? The one with the followers of the apocalypse? Casino. Okay, thank you.
Casino floor?
Thank you. Maybe in the VIP lounge after all? Bugville. Ah! Turn to Emily Ortel on the New Vegas Strip with news that the tower has been bugged. Okay, I guess I should continue with this before I talk to House. Just in case I decide to, I don't know, end his existence. And they won't be able to get the information that they want, and then they're gonna be sad.
Hey, have you been able to bug Mr. House's network yet?
Yeah, why don't you shout it louder across the entire street, woman?
Good to hear. But it looks like the bug was deactivated a few minutes after it went online. It looks like House has some kind of countermeasure in place to prevent eavesdropping on his network. We'll get through eventually, just not today. Here are those medical supplies I promised. Hopefully you won't need to use them. Take care.
You too. Okay. Have you completed our espionage activities?
Where to, partner?
Oh, man. Literally, it's like the zoom on the camera, and I was like, oh boy, is she gonna say very sensitive information now. Penthouse. Hi, love. How you doing, Jane? Okay, I'm gonna make a hard save. Right here. Oh boy.
I take it you've come to deliver the platinum chip?
Here you go. I have some questions to ask first. Not so fast, Mr. House. We need to discuss payment. I'm not going to give you the chip. Damn it. Some questions to ask first.
I'll be happy to satisfy your every curiosity once the platinum chip has been delivered.
We need to discuss payment?
Our terms were clear. Now that you have the chip in your possession, any attempt to renegotiate payment would be tantamount to blackmail.
Okay, I forgot. Sorry. I have to ask some questions now.
This is not the time for Q&A. Kindly hand over the chip.
You want the chip? Here it is. Give the platinum chip to Mr. Howden. I'm going to give you the chip. And give it to him. I'm going to give it to him. I guess. Oh boy. I saved.
Such a small thing, isn't it? And yet so capacious. So very dear. Decades of hiring salvagers out west to search for this little relic in the ruins of a place called Sunnyvale. Back then, anyway. That's where the chip was printed, on October 22nd, 2077. It was to have been hand-delivered to me here at the Lucky 38 the next day. But the bombs fell first. Suffice it to say, the delivery was never made.
Oh shit. What does the chip do exactly?
Some things are more easily shown than told. Take the elevator all the way down to the bottom level, and you'll see what I mean. Don't worry, you'll like what you see. We have much to accomplish, you and I.
Oh. Teleported. Oh.
Step closer to the demonstration area, if you would. I expect you're well familiar with my Securitrons by now. The titanium alloy housing that protects its electronic core deflects small arms and shrapnel easily enough. Its X-25 Gatling laser, produced to spec by Glastinghouse Inc., is deadly against soft targets at medium range. And for close-range suppression or crowd control, the Securitron is armed with a 9mm submachine gun.
Speak up, lad.
All of this you probably already knew.
And now?
What you did not know is that these are the Securitron's secondary weapons. All this time, my Securitrons have had to get by running the Mark I operating system, which lacked software drivers for their primary weapons. Today, with the delivery of the Platinum chip, all that changes. Behold, for the first time, Securitrons running the Mark II OS. The M235 missile launcher gives the Securitron the ability to engage ground and air targets at significantly longer ranges. And a rapid-fire G-28 grenade launcher ensures the Securitron is deadly in close-range engagements. The software upgrade also includes drivers for the Securitron's highly sophisticated on-board auto-repair system.
Auto-repair?
Altogether, the Mark II software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit.
Fuck yeah.
The city of New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. Return to the penthouse now. We have much to discuss.
No, I want to look around. I want to go. No. I wanted to explore. Bastard. Okay.
Trips to the basement are rarely so educational, don't you think? I've since broadcast the upgrade to every Securitron in range of my transmitters, and I must say, it's causing quite a stir down on the strip.
Shit. Oh man, I don't know if I like this. Oh god. Oh boy. Why show your hand like that? Now your enemies know what you're up to.
I'm surprised you can still underestimate me after everything you've seen. I haven't shown my hand. I've shown one card. I've given my enemies a single provocative datum upon which to fixate. They have no idea what other cards I'm holding. It's a strong hand, believe me. I dealt it to myself.
Oh god, I'm so tempted to reload this. I do not want him to have this. But then again, maybe this is gonna be interesting. Maybe this is gonna be an interesting outcome to see what happens. But oh boy. What happens next? You think your Securitons can defeat Kaiser's Legion and the NCR? Oh man, I came here and I wanted to convince him to not be a threat to the NCR. What happens next?
To secure the future of New Vegas, I must have your assistance. The work ahead is dangerous, but you weather danger well.
The platinum chip edit? I'm listening. Let me ask some questions first.
What did you want to discuss?
You know Kaiser's dead, don't you?
By my calculations, his death will affect the shape of the battle for Hoover Dam minimally, if at all. The Legion's aggression will outlive Caesar. Indeed, they'll try to take the dam as a tribute to his memory. Given a year, they'd have him deified. But by then, the Legion will be breaking down, riven by internal conflicts, a monster consuming itself. It's irrelevant. In the short term, the Legion is still monster enough that defeating it will make me look powerful indeed. What else did you want to discuss?
Were you aware that the White Glove Society used to be cannibals?
Yes, of course. But refraining from those dietary practices is a primary requirement of their contract. They've been good to their word. Put together one hell of a resort hotel, too. From what I hear, I'd want to eat at the Gourmand every night, if I were ambulatory. What else did you want to discuss?
Oh, he's evil. I should let you know that I planted a surveillance device on one of your data terminals. No, I'm not telling him. Or your plans for New Vegas?
I've resurrected Vegas, spirit intact. What I need now is the ability to enforce my rightful claim.
Rightful?
Not just against Caesar's Legion, by the way. In fact, the NCR is a more present and insidious threat.
How do you intend to enforce your claim on the city?
To enforce, one must have force, a position of strength. Years ago, when I detected NCR scouts roaming the Mojave, I could tell from their uniforms that these were no mere tribesmen. I knew it was only a matter of time before an army appeared to take control of the dam, and I knew my Securitrons wouldn't be enough to oppose them. And so I recruited the 3 families. Vegas belongs to me because I mustered enough strength to bring the NCR to the bargaining table.
Wasn't the NCR's army big enough to defeat your Securitrons and the 3 families?
Indeed it was, and still is, but not without taking significant casualties. Would Kimball and Oliver have traded the lives of hundreds of soldiers for absolute control of Hoover Dam? Oh, yes. They weren't afraid of me. They were afraid of Caesar, that attacking me would leave them vulnerable to a Legion offensive. And so they negotiated. Not out of the kindness of their hearts, as they try to make it seem, because the calculus of power left no other choice.
What were the terms of your treaty with the NCR?
NCR forces were permitted to occupy Hoover Dam and establish a military base at McCarran Airport. Well, it used to be one. They recognized my sovereignty over the Vegas Strip and agreed to supply electricity and water once their engineers repaired the dam. Written into the treaty were provisions that the NCR do nothing to prevent its soldiers and civilians from visiting the Strip. That's how I harnessed the NCR to my endeavor. Their occupation has been the engine of my growing economy.
You would go to war against the NCR?
The salient issue is that they will go to war with me, if given the chance. There's just one reason why the NCR hasn't contrived some outrage to justify invading the Strip. Caesar's Legion. The final battle between those 2 armies is fast approaching. I can't afford to let either side win on their terms. What else did you want to discuss?
I'm just wondering, how am I gonna take him down if he wants to destroy the NCR? How will the NCR defend Hoover Dam?
General Oliver's strategy, or tunnel vision, as I like to call it, has been to mass troops at Hoover Dam. He wants to outfight the Legion in a straightforward slugging match, and then, when they rout, pursue and destroy them in detail. A crushing, decisive victory of this sort would overshadow the tactical ingenuity of Chief Hanlon's defense 4 years ago, you see.
What's your battle plan for the dam, then?
A good deal should be obvious to you by now. I won't spoil the rest by talking out of turn.
talk about something else.
What else did you want to discuss?
Let's talk about that mission after all.
The next step will require you to infiltrate Caesar's camp at Fortification Hill.
Done. I think that sounds the same. Has already been invited me to the fort.
I'm not surprised. The Legion has spies on the Strip.
What's in it for me? Can I? I don't really know. I'm scared of doing, like, committing to one side and then doing wrong to the other, you know? My plan was to try to convince him not to kill the NCR, just focus on Legion, but I don't know where in the whole conversation that will be an option. Maybe I have to go out of my way and try to find some blackmail material somewhere on some terminal or whatever. I feel bad because I basically just gave him the firepower with the platinum chip to destroy the NCR. And I don't like this. He said the NCR wants to kill him and he isn't wrong. Well, I'm here coming from the NCR and I wanted to convince him to stop. And then he wouldn't be a threat anymore. In Vegas, you always have to choose a side. Ugh. I'm too much a Witcher. I'm like... I try to stay neutral. Can convince him to stop, you have to kill him. Yeah, but even then, how do I kill him? I have no idea where to even start. He's just like a face on a screen right now. What is in it for me?
I'm not offering you an incentive as crude as money, though there'll be plenty of that. What I'm offering you is a ground floor opportunity in the most important enterprise on Earth. What I'm offering is a future. For you, and for what remains of the human race.
I'll do as you ask.
Here, take the platinum chip again. You will need it. Upon arrival at the fort, it's likely that you'll be searched and the chip taken from you. Don't worry, it will come back to you.
The recent disturbance at the Tops has been resolved. Afraid to patch it up.
Where? Elevator where? Here.
Where to, partner?
Casino, I guess.
Casino floor?
Thank you, Victor. I just don't want to commit to one faction, like, for example, the house now, and then lock myself out of NCR. I feel like I need to continue with the Mr. House quest line so that I can then go back to the NCR. So I can go back to Kaiser's camp now, the fort. I'm not sure if my impression is correct, but I have the impression that I have to dip my toes in multiple different quest lines to progress another. My intention is to stick with the NCR, but I don't know how to kill him. I would like to disable him or kill, but I don't know if I can just do that, and I don't know if I should. Maybe I should continue a little bit and then later disable him. I don't know. I also don't want to accidentally finish the main quest. I don't know how long this is, and I don't know how long, you know, how much is left. I don't want to, like, accidentally, boom. Maybe it's time for DLC. I don't know, you tell me, guys. Is this a good moment to do the DLCs next instead of continuing this path? I mean, am I super close to accidentally finishing the main story right now? I mean, to me it sounds like decide what to do with House and then big battle at Hoover Dam. This sounds like this is the only thing that's left. Okay, so the game gives you a warning before the final quests starts. Okay. What's with all the blinky blinks? Companion dismissal terminal?
Where to, partner?
Is it the penthouse?
Penthouse floor.
The map is so not helpful.
Entering combat. Searching for target.
Requires key. Unlock control room elevator. Control room. Unseal LS chamber. Microbial infection risk, yes.
Why have you done this? Centuries of preparation. So much good undone.
It's just business. I don't like you. The NCR asked me to get rid of you. I don't like you. Yes, man needs you out of the way. I don't like you.
Fool! To let personalities derail future of mankind. Stupid!
Time for you to die, Mr. House. You won't be able to control anything, but I'll let you live. Ooh, I'll put you back in your tube good as new. So I can do that. I can not kill him, but just take away the control from him? Is that actually gonna work? I mean, I would like to do that. Because I thought the other day, hey, there's this guy, he can destroy the guns at the Omerto's place, and I'm gonna keep my hands clean, you know? But then he messed up. That's more cruel, is it? Maybe, yeah. I don't know. More evil to let him rot. Oh, I didn't mean like that. I thought he can maybe continue his little, I live on a monitor kind of life, you know, but just without controlling the entire strip. Okay, time for you to die, Mr. House. Then.
May there be a hell for you. A Tartarus, bleak, unending.
How? I cannot shoot him?
Surprise, motherfucker!
There you go. The house has gone past. I failed it. It's confusing. It added a quest and it failed a quest. I'm confused. How's that working? Penthouse.
Entering combat. Returning to non-combat operations.
Wait, are you?
If it isn't our favorite VIP.
I just... what? They're friendly towards me? I just killed your entire... everything, basically. What? Welcome, Mr. House. Security override. Do they think I'm Mr. House now?
The recent disturbance act, Gamora, has been resolved.
It would be cool if I could take over and control these Securitrons now. Connection lost. Yeah, connection lost for good. Alright, guys. I guess... casino. Follow
I've got
me. Follow me. I guess after that we can maybe talk to either Colonel Moore now, or we continue this one DLC that I accidentally started once. The Heavy Trails Expedition. Let Jet know you're ready to leave once you're traveling alone and carrying 75 pounds or less. Maybe I should go back in and drop some stuff in Lucky 38 in my little room then. Tragedy has befallen all mankind. Robert Edwin House, 261, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the New Vegas Strip, industrialist and technologist, founder, president, and CEO of the multi-billion-dollar pre-war robotics and software corporation Robco Industries, has died. Genuinely recognized by Mr. House to be mankind's only hope of long-term survival, Mr. House's passing may well sound a death knell for the anti-human race. Why? Lost forever is his bounty of knowledge concerning human longevity, the depth and breadth of which could, as he was apt to say, fill several textbooks. He was not exaggerating. Though he did not achieve this goal of functional immortality, let us not forget that he died at the age of 261. How many people do that? I mean, come on. Also lost forever are House's singular personality, force of will, vision, and leadership ability. The probability of an equally capable figure emerging from the current human population to lead mankind to a future of equivalent quality is less than 0.000112%. By objective measures too complex to detail in this obituary. Personality and force of will. Born June 25th, 2020, House was orphaned at an early age when his parents died in a freak accident, autogyro, lightning. Though cheated of his inheritance, House attended the prestigious institute in Massachusetts and founded Robco Industries on his 22nd birthday. Within 5 years, it was one of the most profitable corporations on Earth. Vision. By 2065, House was certain that an atomic war would soon devastate the planet. At great personal expense, he developed technologies to ensure the structural integrity of the city of Las Vegas, as it was known at the time. On the day of the Great War, 77 atomic warheads targeted the city. Mr. House defeated them all. Talk about vision. Leadership. Mr. House survived the war, of course, and would later recruit the three families, negotiate the Treaty of New Vegas, and rebuild the Vegas Strip. While these achievements yielded many immediate benefits, they were all part of House's master plan to reignite mankind's quest for technological advancement, a plan without which the human race has nowhere to go and nowhere to turn. Will revise and finish this up later. Have set the age at death to update automatically. Obit makes salient points, but pearls before swine, of course. Let's hope the ingrates never have cause to read it. Who knows how many of them are even literate. Alright, of course, as with the whole playthrough, I'm pretty much just winging it. What happened here? Was this before? I don't know if this was a good move, a smart move. I don't know what the repercussions will be. But I said earlier, my character is NCR, so we're gonna stick with the NCR. House was in the way. So here we are. I don't know yet what exactly we should do next. I have a bunch of quests. Some of them are basically can be ignored if I don't want to continue with if I want to continue with NCR. So I guess this, and then, well, we could also do the DLC. God, I wish they would actually separate main quest, side quest, DLC quests, you know? I wish they would mark them. So we could do this, or we could do For the Republic Part 2 or Happy Trails. So we'll see. I'm gonna take a short break here at this point. Maybe get another coffee or something, and then we will continue here. Thank you guys.